Yeah, well, I think it's just this generation. Yeah, this is the like anti-social social media generation.
Yeah, because
Like,
the way I look at it is like when me and you started breaking, the only place you can see breaking is at an event.
yeah,
And like maybe if you had a VHS tape or whatever that your friend gave you or whatever, but after watching it a couple times, you're like, I don't want to watch this crap anymore. I want to go
Yeah.
see something live, or I want to see something else. And the only place to do that is at a practice or at a jam.
yeah.
And so you had to go there, socialize with these people, battle them. I mean, most likely you're gonna battle somebody there.
Yeah,
And
especially
then,
like you walk into a practice spot and nobody knows you. They're like, "Yo, who's this guy?"
Yeah,
it's all
for
battle him.
reals.
Like when we walked into Washington Center when we were like 15, like everybody battled.
yeah, they're just they
Like-
look at you and like, hey, I don't know these guys, and then it's like, let's see what they got, and then
Yeah.
they just battle. And it's not necessarily like some kind of turf war, but it's just like
It's like trust.
it's yeah, exactly.
It's like I don't trust this fool. Can he get down? All right, he can.
Yeah,
come
and
here.
then they see that you got skills and that you're not trying to F them up or whatever, and then
Yeah.
it's like, okay, they let you into their home now. But yeah, they don't. I feel like social media makes it so you don't have to do that anymore because you just go scroll through Instagram or whatever, and you see, whoever like throwing some crazy combo,
Yeah.
and then you take a video of yourself doing the same thing, and everyone likes it or whatever, and you're like, oh, cool, I got friends now. But it's like,
Yeah.
nah, not really. You just have a video that people like looked and were like, okay,
Yeah, and I think people have like their Insta friends that they leave comments on and
yeah,
all this stuff. But then when they go into real life, they're like, oh hey,
oh
like,
hey, yeah.
it's like they're like they're like on social media, they're super social, but in real life they're antisocial.
Yeah.
I think that's like I feel like that's not just dancers, that's just like this whole generation. They're like
Yeah.
antisocial social media people.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, no, like I think that's one of the reasons why I stopped using social media a lot, because I just saw that it's not healthy for you to like.
I think it's kind of hilarious too, because they'll be like, you'll see them in real life, and they're just like not talking to anybody.
Yeah.
And then they bust out their they're like, "Hey guys, what's
Hey.
going on?"
I think it's so funny to see like people with their cameras like up in front of their face, like walking around, like talking and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that is like the weirdest shit ever.
One time we went kayaking in Folsom, the
Yeah.
Sac State one, and like when we got there was these two girls like taking pictures on
Yeah.
a paddleboard, and like we went off on our kayaks for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And we came back and they're still taking pictures on the kayak. I'm like,
Dang.
you guys are really like trying to show that you're enjoying yourselves on these paddle boards,
Yeah.
but not actually enjoying yourself in real life.
Yeah, no, I think when you're thinking so much about what people, how many like internet cool points you're gonna get
Yeah.
for like what you just did, you forget to have fun doing the thing that you're doing, because you're
Yeah.
like, your fun is now associated with how many people like what you just
Yeah.
did. And so for me, I was like, first of all, I don't really care what those people think about
Yeah.
me in the first place. So like, why am I even telling them online? Because I don't care. Like the people who I actually care about already know that I'm over here. So
Yeah.
whatever. And I don't care if they like that I'm over here or not anyway. So it's just like, just go have fun. That's why I'm always like the last person to take out a camera to like
Yeah.
take a picture. My wife Keiko always like, whenever we go on trips, we bring our camera to take pictures, and both of us always forget to like pull it out to actually take pictures, because we just are like having so much fun doing the stuff that we're like, oh yeah, I forgot to
Yeah.
take the camera out.
It's like, I think like if you're a social media influencer or / I don't know, dancer, social media influencer, you just have to have a balance. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
like if you're at practice, like filming everything, are you
Yeah.
really going to have a productive practice? Like,
Yeah.
like live streaming it, like talking to your followers, like
Man.
it's like impossible.
The filming thing is so weird now with breaking, when like, because you go to a practice now and everybody's like got their camera filming themselves.
yeah.
And not that that's necessarily like a bad thing. I think it's good to like look at what you're doing and give yourself feedback. But it's weird for me to see that, because when we started, and you brought a camera to practice, people would like give you the stink eye, like, oh, this dude's trying to bite off of stuff. Some people would even fight you for it, like, because it's just like it asks for drama. At least from
I remember we got like we had like beef with some dude because he like was like off in the corner filming, and everyone was just like, "Yo, who's this guy?" Like, like who take his camera away or something.
Yeah, no, it's I saw a lot of stuff happen like that back when. I mean, it was really before like YouTube really was there, but it was like if you brought a camera to practice, people like already didn't trust you.
Yeah,
and so it's just weird to see that nowadays, and I haven't really adjusted to that.
That's actually why, like, I remember like there's like all these people that are like, oh, why don't you like film your practices or post your practices? I'm like, cause I don't want people to see my stuff.
Yeah,
like,
no, exactly.
Like I know it's like an old school mentality, but it's like, yeah, like I want someone to like be like see my stuff in person, like when they see it. Like I don't want someone to like see it like not completed online. It's like if I was like an artist like showing all my like crappy sketches before I like sell my final art piece.
Yeah.
Which I guess it's cool in a sense, but like if you do like maybe you made a progression video, sure. But if you're sharing like everything, like I don't want people to see that. Like
yeah, I mean there's some novelty to seeing the process, but I don't think you got to show the process every single time.
Yeah,
and
like maybe I would show like the only thing I would say is like if you're learning like a power move or like something along those lines, then sure, it's just a move. But I'm not trying to show people like my creative process.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to show them unfinished like creative.
Yeah, the unfinished stuff is like that's what I have a problem with. Is like because first of all, like you might be working on something and then someone sees it and then they're like, "Oh, cool, I'm gonna take that," because the biters are out there.
Yeah, and if you do it, then you literally can't get mad if someone bites it because it's like you're fishing for bites.
Yeah, and when it's unfinished at that point, it's kind of like you can see where the move is going, but you don't have it yet. So then who's maybe more talented sees it and they're like, "Oh, I can do that today," and then they just. Now that's their move probably, and it's probably your fault that it's their move.
And then you did it at a jam, and then people are calling you a biter for the move that they
for
did.
the move you made up. They stole it. I mean, fuck those people who bid it, but also like have some respect for yourself by not like posting it because you gotta hold something a little bit dear.
Yeah, pick and choose what you're gonna post because if it's unfinished, then go back to the drawing board and finish it.
Yeah, for sure.